Is speaking English your goal? Well, be more practical about it. Do less grammar. Another question I get asked a lot: what's the fastest way to improve my spoken English? Well, besides moving to a country where you have to use English, in my opinion, the next best option is to have conversational classes. But I hear you say, what about if I'm practicing by myself? Well, this video is for you. So let's get started. The third thing you need to know are action chunks. Here we just got 3 actions, but you can see straight away that there are 4 types. And these are the 4 types you need to know for today's exercise. So the first action here is play football. And you can see that type 2 and type 3 of play football are the same, played football. And we've got type 4, playing football. Type 4 is dead easy. It's always ing. Our second action here is drink water. And the type 2 is drank water. Type 3 is different to type 2 for this action, drunk water. And type 4 is drinking water. And our next action is eat food. The type 2 is ate food or ate food. And type 3, eaten food. Type 4, eating food. Now you're going to see why this is important. So don't worry about making mistakes, because mistakes will make you better. Okay, you can see on the screen, I don't mind. And after I don't mind, after mind, you can add an action. So here the action is eat breakfast. So which action do you add? Do you add the type 1, eat breakfast? Or is it the type 2, ate breakfast? Is it the type 3, eaten breakfast? Or is it the type 4, eating breakfast? Answer the question now. Even if you don't know, guess, because making a mistake will help you. If you try and make a mistake, you will know what the right answer is next time. So I will show you the answer now. I don't mind eating breakfast. Why is it the type 4? It's because the verb mind. So even if I change the structure, I don't mind, I really don't mind, she doesn't mind, would you mind? These are all different structures, all different chunks, but because mind is on the end of it, you can put this type 4 after it. So our original one, I really don't mind eating breakfast, I could change it to I really don't mind drinking coffee. I really don't mind going to the park. And you might be thinking, oh, why is this important? It's just one combination. The reason this is important is because it's not only the word mind that does this. There are a lot of verbs in English that take a type 4 after them. Here are some more. I also enjoy. It takes a type 4 after it. So I can say, I also enjoy watching movies. He avoided, put the type 4 on it. He avoided paying his taxes. And so on. Let's go on to our next challenge. Okay, I don't have to. Which form of the action do you need? Do you need the type 1, drink water? Do you need the type 2, drank water? Do you need the type 3, drunk water? Do you need the type 4, drinking water? Say one. If you can't say the action itself, just say, oh, type 1, type 2, type 3, type 4. And here's the answer. I don't have to drink water. So you have to plus type 1. And you can change the chunk as well. I don't have to. I don't have to eat breakfast. You can change it to I didn't have to, but still there's a type 1 after it. You shouldn't have to. Still a type 1. You really don't have to. Still, a type 1 comes after it. So knowing this and knowing these chunks, you can practice and you can make lots and lots of different sentences. And there are other verbs like have to. So here we got want to, need to, can't afford to, and so on. Again, all of these you can put a type 1 after it, a type 1 action. What about this one? I've already. What type does it take afterwards? Is it 1, go to the park? Type 2, went to the park? Type 3, been to the park? Type 4, going to the park? You know what to do. Make a guess if you don't know. If you do know, say it. Okay, and it goes with the type 3. I've already been to the park. Change the action. I've already taken a shower. I've already eaten my breakfast. So after this, I've already used a type 3. And the reason it's a type 3 is because I have here. So have is kind of like a grammar word. So, and you can see it in the following constructions. I've already plus type 3. I haven't type 3 yet. So I haven't sent the email yet. She's already, again, similar to I've already. I still haven't. Have you ever? Have you ever been to Paris? I've just written the message. Here's our next one. What time do you? Does it take the type 1? Take a shower. The type 2, took a shower. The type 3, taken a shower. The type 4, taking a shower. What do you think? Takes the type 1. What time do you take a shower? And you can replace it with other type 1 actions. What time do you get up? What time do you start work? And there are lots of other questions that also take a type 1. Even questions in the past will take a type 1 and in the future. So for the first one, how do you learn to play the piano? This would be more a general question, but you can also use did. So you can ask someone who's already learned how to play the piano. So how did you learn to play the piano? Still a type 1. So a lot of questions about the past, we'll just use this did and a type 1. Anyway, so lots of question chunks here, and you can just put a type 1 action after them. Okay, our last one, it's not our last one today. There's one more after this. So when was the last time you? Is it 1? Sleep 8 hours? Is it 2? Slept 8 hours? Is it 3? Slept 8 hours? So type 2 and 3 are the same here. Or is it 4? Sleeping 8 hours? And the answer is, when was the last time you slept 8 hours? This is actually quite rare for questions about the past to actually use the type 2, even though it's the past simple. So this is one of the structures. When was the last time you? When was the last time you took a shower? You smell a little bit. When was the last time you changed your clothes? Other ones that also take a type 2, or some of the common ones, is who? Who drank my coffee? I'm very angry. I want to know who drank my coffee. Who ate my dinner? Who crashed into my car? Okay, and how many people? How many people went to the party? How many people went to the meeting? How many people were at breakfast? Okay, this is the last one. She's worried about, is it 1, play football, 2, played football, 3, played football, or 4, playing football? It's the last one, it's number 4. She's worried about playing football. You might ask yourself, why is it type 4? Because of about. It's called a preposition. And here we go, she's worried about. make the chunk to be worried about, and I can change the person. I'm worried about. You're worried about. But it ends in a preposition. And these prepositions, they can take a type form. So here are some other structures. He's sorry for being late. They're good at playing football. And so on. But you find this preposition in other constructions as well. So here are some more. Thank you for sending me flowers. It's very kind of you. He recovered from being sick. Do you approve of playing football? It's a terrible thing, isn't it? Do you approve of playing football? Okay, let's talk about reading books and so on. I hope you enjoyed this very practical video. And if your goal is speaking, forget the grammar or push it aside. Don't do so much grammar because grammar can make you overthink. But this is a highly practical approach to speaking more. If you're not living in the UK or if you're not living in the USA, if you don't take conversational lessons, then this is a very good practice because it will help you understand the structure of English, which is what grammar promises. But this is a very practical way, and it helps you develop a feel for English, which I think is very important. Anyway, if you haven't already, subscribe and like the video. Thank you very much. There will be more of this coming soon.